Hey guys, welcome back to Game Developer, and today we are going to create an 8 directional movement which is used in games like God of War, Black Myth, Wukong. So let's get started. So first of all, we will open an Unity scene like this, and we will create an folder for our scripts. And for this video we are going to use an asset from asset store, which name is human basic motions. So I will provide a link for this asset in the description. You can download from there. So after downloading and importing your asset, you can see your asset here. It will be named as Kevin, right? And in here we have human animation, and here we will have all the 8 directional movements, like for walking, for sprinting, for run, etc. So we will use walk animation for today, and we will implement all of these 8 directional movements, right? So first of all, we will create an ground where our player will run. So let's create that. Okay, then we will reset its properties for transform, name it ground. Now we will have an player. If you go in the asset which we have installed, you will see a models page here, and you can simply drag and drop one model. Then you can see like it has no texture or any color, so let's give it one. So in here only you will get a material folder, right? Drag and drop this material over this character, and then click on this material, go to the shaders, go to universal render pipeline, then lit. Then it will be like this, and the emission will be ticked on, so you have to turn it off. So click on this, and then you can change its color to whatever you want. So I will keep it like this, right? Then simply right click on this hierarchy where it is written human F model. You can rename it also, but we will go on prefab and then unpack completely. So whatever changes we will do in this this object, it will not reflect in the prefab of it. So now in the inspector you can see this game object have animator component, but it does not have any animator controller. So let's create one animator controller for this object. So I will go in assets, and I will create a new folder named animation, and in the animation I will create an animator controller. So in animation we have animator controller, so you can make this. Let's name it player animation, right? Now click on human F model, and then drag and drop your animator controller over here. Let's name this also. Let's name it to player. It will be easier to call it. Then in the scripts, let's make an C# script named player controller, right? Here we will control this player, and first of all we should give it some more components like a capsule collider and rigid body. So rigid body is here, then we will add capsule collider here. All right, we have added it. We have to edit this collider, so let me edit it. Okay, so I have made the changes in the capsule collider. You can check this out. like I have put the center on the y-axis as 0.86 and the height as 1.7, right? So let's move on to our script. So we are here in the script, and let me remove this comment over here. So firstly we will need to add 4 variables, right? So let's add them. So it will be serialize field. Firstly we will add an animator so that we can control the animations from here. And let's name it animator, right? And then we will create an vector3 named we will add an vector3 named move input, so we can handle all the move inputs over here, right? Let's name it like this with the proper naming convention. Then we will add an float for our speed, so it will be serialized fields, so that we can add it in the inspector, right? So float move speed. All right, we have added this. And lastly we will add one more thing, which is rigid body, right? So it will be also serialized and rigid body RB, right? So we are all ready with our all the four variables. Now we will take input from the user, right? So for taking that we will make two new floats. First float will be this float will be h, which will be horizontal input, right? All right, so type input dot get access raw and type in here horizontal, like this. And another float will be vertical, float v, and same like input dot get access raw, and this will be vertical. All right, now we will have to update the move input according to this. So we will have move input will be equal to new vector3 h comma, then we will have for y-axis, which will be our 0f, because we don't want to change anything in the y-axis, right? We will only move forward and rightwards. So this is here. Now we will have it normalized, so that it will give us a crisp value if we will add normalize, so that we can go in every direction. All right, this part is done. Now as we are dealing with our physics based movement, so we will add fixed update. This update will be handling our all the inputs, as you can see. And now whenever you want to update an movement, so it uses physics. So for that we need to have fixed update. So let's create that. All right, so in here we will add all the physics based calculations, such as firstly we will have a move velocity, like on which how much velocity our player will move. So we will have vector3 move velocity, and it will be like move input into our move speed. We have created a move speed float here, so we are going to multiply it with move input, right? Then we have to update our position. So for that, vector3 dot new position which will be like rb dot position. So it means our current position, whatever the position, whatever is the position of our player currently, plus our move velocity into time dot delta time. All right. Now we will simply add rb dot move position, right? So as we are moving forward or rightwards, so we will use this function move position. So it will update every position in fixed update according to our new position, right? So our movement part is done for now. So let's head back to our Unity and check it out. Okay, so we are back in our Unity. So firstly we will have to drag and drop our player controller script to the our player. So it is done. So it needs our animator and our rigid body. So firstly let's set move speed to, let's say, 5. We can change it later if it is not appropriate. So our animator is right here. We'll simply drag our player to here, so it will have our animator, and same for the rigid body. Okay, so everything is here. So let's see whether our script is working or not. Okay, so our player can move in every direction, as you can see, right? So now the thing which is left is our animation. So let's add that. So first of all, what we will do is we will go to our animation folder which we have created, and we'll put our player animator controller to this field of animator in our inspector. Okay, this part is done, and now we will open our controller. Here you can see we have 3 states over here, right? We have entry, we have any state, and we have exit. So we will add one more node here. So let's right click here, create state, and now you can see here from new blend tree, it will create a new blend tree from where we can blend all the animations for every 8 directions. So let's create that. So we have this blend tree, click on this blend tree, right? Then we will rename this blend parameter to move x. So this is for x axis movement, and we'll create one more float, and we will name it move y, which will be responsible for moving in y axis. All right, this part is done, and over in the right side of this inspector you can see everything uh, about this node, about this blend tree node, right? So click on this blend tree, and now we will have this blend type written in the right side. So it is currently at 1D, so we have to change it from 1D to 2D freeform directional, right? So like this, and our 2 parameters are here. One is move x and other will be move y, like this. And here we will have total 9 animations, which will be forward, forward right, forward left, then we will have right, left, backward, backward right, backward left, and last idle, right? So let's all add all the 8 fields, 9 fields over here first. All right, so every 9 fields are here. So let's put all the animations one by one. Let's go to the animations, male, then we have here walk. So here are many animations. So first select forward, Let me find where is our forward animation. Okay, this is our forward animation. So click on this blend tree, then arrow over here, then we will drag and drop our forward animation to here, right? So our forward animation is here. As you can see, it is added to our blend tree. So for moving forward, what we have to do, in position X, like move X, we will have 0, and in position Y we will put 1, like this. Okay, so that means we are moving forward. So we will add another in animation, and which is move forward left, right? So forward left, it means we are moving forward but towards left side. So it will be like 0.7 to the left, which will be -7, minus 0.7 to the left, and 0.7 to forward, 0.7, like this. Okay, and next we will add forward right. So let's drag and drop and forward right over here. So let's put its value. So it will be 0.7 or 0.7, you can say, then 0.7 in forward, right? So our forward thing is done. As you can see, if I play this blend tree, you can see I am moving forward right now, then slightly to the forward right, then if I go here, then I am moving in forward left direction. So let's put other animations also. So our forward part is done. Now we will add left, right? We are adding this left animation here. So for left we will use -1 in the x-axis and 0 in the y, like this. And for right we will do the opposite, 1 for here and 0 for y, like this, right? And now it's time for the backwards, like backward motion. So I will put all the backward animation and will show you later. Okay, so I have added all the backward animations. Now it's time for the idle animation, which will be on 0 and 0, right? So if you scroll up in the project tab, here you can see idles. So we have many idle animations over here. So we'll add this first animation and drag and drop here, and let's put the position X to 0 and position Y to 0 also, right? So whenever our player is not moving, it will automatically go to the idle animation. So our blend tree is all ready. As you can see, there are total 9 animations in total. So let's move further. So in our inspector, drag and drop our animator to our player controller script as a reference, like this, right? And now let's go to the player controller script. Okay, so here we have to update our animator floats, whatever we have set it up. Like if I show you, move X and move Y, this both are floats which will control our animation. So let's set them. So here we will write animator dot set float, and which float we have to set, move X. So in move X we will provide move input dot X, and press Ctrl D, it will duplicate your this line, and instead of move X we will write here move Y, and instead of move input dot X we will write move input dot Z. Alright, we are all set up with this. Head back to the Unity. Okay, so we are in Unity, and let's check if everything is set it up correctly. Okay, everything is right. So let's play it and check it whether it is working or not. Okay, so our idle animation is running perfectly. So let's move to our right. Okay, right is also working, our left is also working, our backward is also working, our forward movement is also working. Now it's time for the forward right direction. Let's check it out. Okay, so forward right is also working. Now forward left is also working, and backward right and backward left. So here you have all the blending of all the animations in all 8 directions, and here we are completed with this video. So if you like this video and found this helpful in your project, so please like, share and subscribe this video so that it can help me in reaching more and more audience. All right, take care and bye bye.